a scorer in a search in Lucene. Here you can see a scorer in a search. Scorer is a core of the search process in Lucene. Scorer is responsible for identifying matches and scoring hits from set of documents present. Scorer is a special class. It is also an extension of a class known as docID set iterator. Docid set iterator allows iteration over document IDs, thus allowing seek over the index to get a specific document or to iterate over all documents. Note that the iterator can go forward only. It cannot go backward. This restriction simplifies the underlying codex supporting the iterator. Docid set iterator provides three useful methods. Docid method get internal index document ID for this document. This method always returns monotonically increasing document IDs. Next doc method iterate to the next doc and advance to the location specified. This interface allows the scorer to iterate over all documents and determine whether they are relevant to the query. The scorer works by implementing scorer method on top of iterations. The score method gets the current document ID and gets the current document and returns the score for the same. The index reader has statistic about the current document that can be fully utilized by the scorer to determine the score. If terms vectors are enabled for the field, the scorer can get access the index reader is here. The index reader has statistics about current document that can be fully utilized by the scorer to determine the score. If the term vectors are enabled for the field, and the scorer get access to the term vector and perform even more elaborate operations. How scoring is performed, here you will see how it all fit together. The user issues a query with the instance of a query class. Query is given by given to an index searcher, which first rewrite the query recursively, invoking any modification or simplification is possible. Upon completion of the rewrite, the instance of the wait class is created, which is specific to the query plus index searcher combination. This wait will contain all the query specific statistics that apply to the execution of this query. During the scoring, the wait creates a score which iterates over all documents in the index, filters out the irrelevant document and applied the scoring algorithm on the candidate documents. The scoring algorithm can be anything that the user chooses to implement or use, but typically is a version of terms frequency inverse document frequency TF IDF family. Score interacts with the index reader to get relevant details from the underlying file directory. If a term vector is present, the scorer can choose to use features from that as well as calculate scorer for the document. Scorer is expected to return a score per document it iterates on. After scoring completes, the results are returned to a collector, which then chooses the next set of steps. If the top n hits are requested, the collector typically will remain in a priority queue to identify top n hits and then return them back to the user. Here the class query in package org.apache.lucene.search abstract base class for queries. Class index searcher implements search over a single index reader. Class weight, the expert the calculate query weights and build query scorers. Class scorer, expert common scoring functionality for different types of queries. A scorer exposes an iterator method over documents matching a query in increasing order of the doc ID. Class index reader in package Lucene.index. Index reader is an abstract class providing an interface for accessing a point-in-time view of an index. Interface collector in org.apache.lucene.search. Expert, the collectors are primarily meant to be used to gather raw results from search and implement scoring or custom filtering, collation, etc. Lucene score collectors are derived from the collector and simple collector. Here the you can see the query. Then query is connected to search index searcher. Index search is connected to weight. Weight is connected to score. Score interacts with index reader, and score is connected to collector. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.